My name is Gregory Seidel from Arlington, Texas. What has happened to our family and so many others in Tarrant County, Texas is a severe injustice, especially with Judge Pat Furchel conducting these secret hearings or ex parte hearings. Families that are not informed or are unable to be present. Families have put up more than $10,000 to even get a hearing in this county's probate court. My sister has been taken away from our family and isolated for over 6 years now, and she is one of many disabled adults who seem to be valuable as headcount to bring in dollars for guardianship companies. We are perfectly capable, me and my mom, and would love to care for my sister. It is difficult to fight a court and a guardianship company willing to shade the truth, even in court records, the way it happens in Tarrant County. Katia and I are adopted from Russia. The way wards under guardianship are treated in this state is an outrage. In a country based on freedom of the individual, how is it that abuse of animals is now strongly addressed, as it should be, but however, people like my sister can be repeatedly abused? I miss my sister and am worried about her future in the care of professionals who obviously do not care about the well-being of wards they are to serve. My mom has a degree in special education, which is a master's in special education, is well able to care for my sister than the government. This is a pattern with so many families whose loved ones have been unfortunate enough to be imprisoned by guardianship services in the Tarrant County Probate Court. According to state law, disabled people are not to be punished during residence and long-term care. My sister is constantly punished. Her saddest punishment is the isolation from me and my mom and friends and family. This is the worst thing for a young woman who had severe difficulty with attachment, bonding, and being adopted from an orphanage at age 8. However, when she expresses that she wants to see her family or to leave the place she is forced to live, her TV is taken away, her phone is removed, among other things. My very attractive and vulnerable sister is getting around town on a bus alone without a cell phone, and we are worried about her safety in many ways. She is often invited, but often does not attend parties of her own friends. In Fort Worth, the foster parent is almost always too busy, or the guardian ignores requests for her to be able to go, even though she asks at the visits. Her parties are always held at the convenience of her guardian's schedule, only in their office, midday or on weekends, but not at the time her friends can easily attend. It is a pattern that if families speak out in testimony to legislators and other places, there is prompt and sure retaliation to the ward and family. Visits are cut off, mail stops, telephone calls are no longer allowed. Only if a family can afford to constantly have the services of an attorney, they may get limited visits with their loved ones. Our family has spent $25,000 with attorneys with little result. It cannot continue should families in Texas expect to spend this much. During our 1 hour a month supervised visit in the guardian's office, there is hardly anything we can say to Katia that is satisfactory with the guardian. We are not allowed to discuss visits, her guardianships, or anything of the importance of Katia. If we do reply to her questions, the guardian will cut the visit short or let us know that there probably will be termination of further visits. Our family will never be the same again. Holidays will never be the same again, and we will never get to spend holidays with Katia. We never get to, sorry. My sister was not allowed to attend her grandfather's funeral this past year, where she could have also connected with our cousins who do not live in town. I see a constant sadness in my mother as she worries about her daughter's safety and misses her child so much. This is something she certainly does not deserve or need. She has made so many sacrifices for both me and my sister and for the birth of her son. Please act to change this injustice before it affects your loved ones.